Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Sydney. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. I am a Poshmark seller. I've been selling on Poshmark since 2014. I was a Poshmark closet consultant at PoshFest in Dallas last year. I love the app. It's my favorite place to sell things on, and there are some huge updates happening today that I want to talk about in this video. Before I get into the video, I want to mention something that just really touched me last night. If you did not catch the end of America's Got Talent, there was a guy on there. His name is Cody Lee. And if you did not see it, you need to go watch it right now. And it was probably the most inspirational thing I've ever seen in my life. His performance it was so touching and so inspirational, and I will never forget it as long as I live. So I shared it in my Facebook group. I shared it on my Facebook page. It's on the America's Got Talent Facebook page. I'm sure it's on YouTube by now. Go watch it. America's Got Talent, Cody Lee. You will not regret it. I promise you. Go watch it. I also want to kind of answer a couple questions I got about my mystery boxes, which I will link down below in the description box. Plus size clothing. I do try to incorporate plus size clothing into the boxes. I'm working on getting some more. Someone asked me if I could do like an all plus size clothing box. I am working on it. At this time, I cannot guarantee any sort of size or brand in the box, but I will link it down below. You can read my reviews on them. I do try to incorporate plus size clothing and jeans into the boxes just because those are the items that I get requested the most. Everybody wants plus size clothing, everybody wants jeans. So I am working on getting some more. That is a lot of what I have. So, you know, I can't guarantee anything, but I do include them in the boxes as much as I possibly can. So, also I added the option for a large box. I had some people request, like a larger quantity of items, so I added the option for a 20-piece box, which I will also link down below. Thank you so much to everybody who has ordered these boxes. For me, I'm kind of blown away from the response to them, just because I know there are a lot of you, I've talked with a lot of you who cannot get a lot of inventory. I'm actually at home right now sourcing stuff here in South Carolina because down in Florida there just is not as much stuff, and there are a lot more competition. In the Tampa area, there is just not a lot of inventory that, you know, I found some things, but it's just not there. Orlando has a little bit more, but Orlando to me is very stressful. I do plan to go back to Orlando sourcing very soon. Their Salvation Armies there are very good, but I am at home right now sourcing because I know a lot of you don't have access to inventory and there is a need for it. So I'm working on getting more so that I can do more mystery boxes and keep providing you guys with these and, you know, get you as much inventory as I possibly can. So, you know, I've had people who are homebound, who are just in bad areas, they can't find stuff. So this is why I really had a passion to do these boxes for you guys, just so, you know, you can get that access to inventory, especially people if you're just starting out, if you need inventory. So my mystery boxes are linked down in the description box below. I have a few left. I have a few left of the larger boxes. They are down there as well. And I will keep you guys updated as I release more of those. So today I want to talk about two important updates, two important things that are happening for Poshmark this week. First of all, today they launched Poshmark Canada in beta. Manish sent out an email and it says, since launching Poshmark in 2011, our vision has been to make buying and selling fashion social, fun, and simple for all. What began as a platform for women's fashion is now a leading fashion marketplace for women, men, and kids, with new categories continuously being added through our immersive Posh markets. Over the last year, we've been focused on many areas of growth to expand our offerings and make Poshmark available to more communities and cultures around the globe. Today, Poshmark is taking its first international step by launching Poshmark Canada in beta. With this update, you will be able to switch between the Canada and US marketplaces, allowing you to see listings and engage with the entire international community. We have designed the experience to foster connection across Poshmark, spreading the Posh love through likes, comments, and shares, and sparking inspiration between our Canadian and American users. At this time, international shipping will not be available between countries. However, a Posher in the United States can purchase an item from a Canadian seller if it is shipped to a Canadian address and vice versa. Our growth doesn't end there. We're also excited to announce that soon Poshmark will expand its departments to include home. Starting tomorrow, you may list items that fall within our home catalog, which includes a robust set of offerings beyond fashion. You will still be able to choose your shopping and selling experience by switching markets. For example, if you only want to shop for women's fashion, you can switch to the women's market. This is just the beginning, as we'll continue to expand our global reach and new category offerings. However, as we scale, our vision remains the same: to empower our entire community of seller stylists to buy and sell with ease. We are excited and honored to continue to partner with you and grow together. Thank you for being a part of our community and for all of your support, kindness, generosity, and love. So, two big things happening there. Poshmark Canada launched today, and then tomorrow they will be launching the home market, which is probably the biggest thing to happen on Poshmark since it started. It is definitely the biggest change that has happened on Poshmark in recent years, months. Like I said, I've been on there since 2014. Probably the only comparison we have to this is when they launched the men's and kids markets a few years ago. So I do want to kind of switch gears and start talking about the home market. I am very excited about Poshmark Canada. He said we are not able to ship internationally yet. However, I think they will work on that, and I think they will make it possible. I think it is possible. I think it's going to take some time to kind of like negotiate those details, but I do think in the future we will be able to ship globally, just because of the vision that Manish has for Poshmark. I think it's a great company. I think it's headed in the absolutely right direction, and it makes me more confident as a seller on there to stick with the platform. So I want to switch gears. I want to talk about the home goods market. They actually have an entire list now of things that will be allowed to sell in the home goods market. I will link it down below. It's also linked in the email that I just read, if you got the email. So I just want to kind of go over this with you guys, just so you're aware of what you can sell. It starts off with accents, which includes accent pillows, baskets and bins, candles and holders, coffee table books, curtains and drapes, decor, doormats, faux florals, furniture covers, and picture frames. So that is all under accent decor. It goes on to wall art, which includes art and decals, display shelves, hooks, tapestries, and wallpaper. Holiday, which includes garland, holiday blankets and throws, holiday decor, holiday pillows, ornaments, string lights, and wreaths. Bedding, blankets and throws, comforters, duvet covers, mattress covers, pillows, quilts, and sheets. Bath, which includes bath storage, towels, beach towels, hand towels, mats, shower curtains, vanity trays, and washcloths. Party supplies, which includes candles, cake toppers, cards and invitations, decorations, favors, gift wrap, hats, party lights, and tableware. I do want to make a disclaimer. I would be very careful about selling candles this time of year, just because it is so hot. It is 100 degrees plus in much of the country. So probably wouldn't sell candles until it gets cooler. I used to work at Hobby Lobby, and they would send us things like candy, candles, things like that, that are in the party supply section. They would send us a huge shipment of that to last through the summer, because they could not ship those kind of things in the summer. So you need to be aware that these things can melt. So be careful shipping the candles. Office, arts and crafts, binders and folders, calendars, labels and label makers. That kind of strikes me as weird, label makers. Notebooks and journals, pencil cases, planners, shipping supplies, stationery, storage and organization, closet accessories, drawer liners, garment bags, jewelry organizers, makeup organizers, and storage. So some things that stick out to me. First, the label makers. That's a little crazy to me. That's kind of venturing a little bit into the electronics. But what do you know? They're gonna allow label makers. Let's see, what else? Shipping supplies, I am not surprised about. They did the collaboration with You Pack and Ship. And honestly, most of this stuff, like especially the stationery and things, that definitely has a fashion aspect to it. So I'm kind of surprised they didn't allow this before, but I'm excited to see it in the Home Decor Market. So garment bags, let's see, party lights, there's more electronics, cake toppers, favors, tableware, vanity trays, lots of holiday stuff, which people are really big on holiday decor. So, you know, if you have it and you want to sell it, I say go for it. Something else that kind of strikes me as weird is display shelves. I'm getting a little bit concerned. I've already had some questions about people about shipping things. I know there's a 5-pound weight limit. I'm not sure if there is a size limit. So they are probably going to have to address this. And I feel like a display shelf, I feel like that could be, I'm not going to say that it's going to weigh 5 pounds, but it could be pushing it if you sell more than one, which I don't really know how you would ship that. A lot of these things I really wouldn't sell just because I wouldn't know how to ship them. Like baskets and bins, like that, those are big. I mean, I know there are smaller ones, but I would refrain from shipping anything that you don't feel comfortable shipping. And there have been some concerns about this. Obviously, you cannot ship anything breakable. There is nothing breakable really included in this. Some things that are kind of in a gray area, like candle holders. There can be elements to candle holders that are breakable. Hooks can be breakable if you have like Anthropologie sells those ceramic hooks. Just be careful. Just if you don't feel comfortable shipping something, this is my advice to you. If you don't feel comfortable shipping something due to its size, don't sell it. And you know, if you can get somebody to show you how to ship something, but I feel like there has to be some kind of size restriction, because I know there's a 5-pound weight limit, but like if you sell like a huge art canvas, that could still be under 5 pounds, but it's gonna be really, really big. So I'm not sure if they're going to announce some sort of size restriction. I imagine they will. I imagine they will probably give some more details coming up tomorrow when this officially launches. I have not gotten the update that will show where you can switch between the US and Canada. I've not gotten that yet. So I'm waiting on that to see that. I'm excited to see it. I think it'll be great that we can go in and look at what Canadian sellers are selling. I think we should be able to share their stuff and they can share our stuff. And I want to know how it's going to, like if the parties will be US and Canada, or if those will be separate and they will have their own parties. So this will be interesting to see. This will be interesting to see how it plays out. When I get the update, I'm going to play around with it and see what happens, and I will definitely be back with another video to update you guys once all of this officially launches. So if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments below for me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much. Bye.